Virgo, you are now learning in this integrity new moon to respond to yourself with love and to respond to the world with love. So your response to yourself must to love yourself and love yourself some more. This loving response is not tough love. It's not constructive love. It's unconditional, pure love with no attachments. So this is a big one for Virgos. And I actually think this will separate the adult Virgos from the child Virgos. The Virgos that can truly respond to themselves with love, whether they've added up in their scorecard that they deserve it or not, giving it to themselves, regardless of what it'll look like, regardless of what he will say, regardless of what she will say. If you can love yourself in your response and love yourself some more, you've just moved on to the crystal unicorn bus and gotten off the struggle bus. If you fail to love yourself until you get the response you want from the world, that's the trap that will keep Virgos down. If you're trying to impress the world or you're wanting the world's applause, you're going to not be happy, period. Especially now, because your current world is based on your old self. So you're definitely not getting applause in this particular world right now. Now, Mars in the high degrees of Gemini says that Virgos are now really putting out there their plans for their career and their legacy. It's time to manifest that destiny. Destiny can be career, children, that you want to save wildlife, that you want to make a difference, anything under the sun where you want to make a dent in the world, as my good friend Chris Rex says from Minnow Pond Tarot. But it has to do with what your heart really wants, and it must be reconciled with marriage and partnerships. The square between Mars and Neptune says the Virgo that does not choose one over the other, that chooses both. In other words, to live according to the partnerships that you want, to continue into partnerships as you know as the higher being, and to not let your partnerships get in the way of your leadership or your career leadership to get in the way of your partnerships. If you reconcile both of those, you'll be on good territory for the crystal bus and the ascension time. Now, that party in Libra has to do with self-worth. Virgos are learning that they must define their own self-worth on their own terms. They must accept the things that are not great, that they don't like, and they must equally accept the things that they do like in themselves. It's time to let go of all the times where you didn't have the self-worth to speak up or to grab what you wanted or to go for what you wanted. Let all that go. It doesn't serve you. Open up and accept who you are, accept what you're worth, and make sure that your worthiness is not built on the current market. Do not price yourself by looking at other Virgos or looking at other people. Do not price yourself in the market. Price yourself according to what your heart believes you are and what you can accept. That is the new era Virgo from the old era Virgo. Now, that self-worth issue will come to an apex with Juno. And once it does come to an apex with Juno, I think you'll finally accept what you can get from yourself and therefore what you can get from the world.
It's serious.